Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. Today I'm going to show you how to get Victoria Louise as your leader as Germany, and use her to restore the Holy Roman Empire. I've done that once already, but it was 5 years ago I think, and the game has changed a bit since then. I will try to make it at least partially repeatable. So, historical focuses. Ironman mode so we know there's no shenanigans, and regular difficulty, let's go. Step 1. Preparation. In order to get the Kaiserin, we need the Kaiserreich. In order to get the Kaiserreich, we need Hitler gone, but not right away. We'll start with these two focuses. Our production, fairly simple. Expand industry a bit, and do fairly generic research. All our troops are going to exercise because I need 10 army experience. Let's go. Ignore Netherlands. And start justifying a war goal on Austria as soon as we have the political power. Let's not forget to create a spy agency. For your plan is done, Großraumwirtschaft. When we get enough political power, we justify a war goal on Belgium. 2 simultaneous justifications, and the world tension should be low enough that the Allies will not guarantee them. If they do, we'll have to give up on either Austria or Belgium. Create new template, just 1 cavalry unit. It's going to be useful for garrisons and quick deployment. We finally have enough army experience for another template. Create new, just 1 anti-air. It's going to be a trash template, so let's call it appropriately trash. With the trash can icon. Good. Now train as many of these cavalry guys as you can. Großraumwirtschaft is done and we have prepared our armies accordingly. Time to oppose Hitler. Deploy. Extensive conscription. Civil war is about to start. Deploy all the troops you can, cancel the rest, and switch all of your troops, all of them, into the trash template. Here we go. They're gonna have no equipment. Our preparations are complete. We're ready. We're justifying war goals on Austria and Belgium, and we've switched all the troops to the trash template. Purge the Nazi scum from our lands. We lost half of our troops. Doesn't matter, they were all trash. Now I can switch them back to a regular infantry division template, which can actually be used for something. Promote a field marshal. Guderian will do just fine, aggressive and offensive. Don't forget you have an air force. Here you go. And send the spy out. And don't select the focus for a moment. Alright, go. Conquer the other Germany. Our troops are much better than theirs. Why? Because the AI does not switch templates. See, they're actually using the trash units I gave them. And those are absolutely terrible. So let's make sure our guys have enough time to get all their manpower, and then I can put them on aggressive and kill the enemy. Now while we still can, we're gonna switch to war economy. And align Hungary. So, part 2. Early wars and expansion. If the world tension stays below, if I remember correctly, 25%, the Allies will not be able to guarantee Belgium or Austria. Thus, I should be able to annex both of them. This is a very easy civil war for 2 reasons. 1, we've saddled the enemy with trash units, and they're not gonna switch them to anything better. Reason number 2, August von Mackensen, plus 20% attack and defense on all this territory. I suppose I don't actually need to go aggressive. Hungary aligned, now Romania. Justification for Austria is ready. I will attack them in a moment. Let's take this bit of territory first. But don't let this expire. Alright, the southern bit of Germany is taken care of. Now, secure the border with Austria. Border is secured, we can declare war on them. Why? Well, I want them to join the Axis. They do, and they are in the same faction as, well, one of Germany's. They should, I actually haven't tested this, but they should get an event at the referendum, just like with the Anschluss, and get annexed. Unless, of course, their tag doesn't actually allow that, because we're the original Germany. Regardless, it doesn't matter, since we're in the same war, and they're not a major country. When we defeat German Reich in our civil war, we'll also be able to annex Austria without having to fight them. Looks like the event might be tied to the original German tag, which is ours, so it might not work out. Berlin is taken, Hitler found dead. Excellent, whoever killed him should get a medal. Alright, so the thing with Austria didn't work out. Aligned Romania is complete. Let's wait a couple of days, maybe we can win this war before, this is full. And yes, we can. Okay, excellent. I'm of course going to take all the German territories, and I'm actually going to puppet Austria. Why? Well, because I'm hoping to trigger the referendum event by being in the same faction and get court on all of this. German, Austria. And we are at 22 world tension, which should be enough to have no guarantees for Belgium, if all goes well. Another French operative. And send the spies to Belgium. Secure the new state. Hitler has been defeated, and we took Austria. We still want to take Belgium for easy access to France. And let's hang the Nazi leadership, and prepare the naval invasion of Belgium, and make a trap for the Belgians. They'll move into our territory, because this is easy to defend, and we'll crush them from all sides. Professional officer corps, meticulous preparation. Now, if by some coincidence, like an Italian civil war or something, the world tension goes over 25%, Belgium will probably get guaranteed by the United Kingdom. In which case, we'll have to find other ways to beat up France easily. Free trade. Oh, goddammit, I forgot to sharpen air safety regulations. This is actually crucial. Without that, the Hindenburg might burn, and we need it. Quick, give me 50 political power. Yeah, do this early. If you forget about that, it's gonna be terrible. I think the disaster or incident happens around March or April, I don't remember exactly. Anyways, we managed to sharpen air safety regulations in time, fortunately. Now, we want to revive the Kaiserreich, but this increases world tension, and we need it to stay low to get Belgium. Let's see when we get our war goal. In 36 days, and this takes 70 days to complete, so we will actually get the war goal before this completes and increases world tension. So yes, we can revive the Kaiserreich now. I think a drawback of fighting the civil war this way, with Austria involved, is that we didn't get all the planes back. I think we got the planes back otherwise. Still, it was a gamble. I was hoping the event of the referendum would trigger and they would get annexed by fascist Germany and then automatically get annexed by us when the civil war ends. Our war goal on Belgium is ready, and we managed to keep the world tension low enough that there is no guarantee. Let's declare war and let them into our territory a little bit. Set a trap. This is also a good way to get France out of the Maginot and then push back, killing them. Send your navy to patrol here. We'll wait for them to leave the area and get here, then we can do a naval invasion. Should I give them even more room? We're ready. A new attack order, push them back, and combine this with a naval invasion. Should be quite easy. And there we are. Naval invasion successful. Get Belgium from both sides. Revive the Kaiserreich is complete. Now we need to wait for our non-aligned support to increase a bit. Not a problem, we'll do autarky in the meantime. I could do raids to speed it up, but it's not necessary. And that's it for Belgium. I'm actually going to annex all of it. Done. Hindenburg incident. Fortunately, we managed to do the regulations in time. Now, diplomatic missions to Hungary and Romania. Because our early expansion is not done yet. We're going to need 400 political power banked for later. Insufficient non-aligned support? Kaiserwerke. And we now have over 40% support for non-aligned, which means it's time for the return of the Kaiser. So I guess this is part 3 of the Kaiser. Now, this is a very important moment. We're gonna need to queue up 240 of these with no deployment plan. I also forgot, switch your garrisons to cavalry, and I guess civilian oversight works nicely. And now I'm going to disband all my troops. Yes, really. Because we need the Netherlands to not be afraid of us. See, with this we're actually pressuring the Netherlands to give us back Wilhelm II. But we don't want Wilhelm II. We want Wilhelm III. If the Netherlands are afraid of us, they will acquiesce to our demands. But if they're not afraid of us, they will refuse, and that's exactly what we want. The moment of truth. And excellent. The Netherlands block return of Wilhelm II. Perhaps they have a point. We have other candidates. Wilhelm III. Welcome, Kaiser Wilhelm. Now let's get rid of all our communists. And with Wilhelm III on the throne, we can reinstate Prince Wilhelm, prospectively the IV, right of succession, and modernize the succession laws so that girls can inherit. The Kaiser is back. Not the same Kaiser, but a Kaiser. Now I need the world tension to go over 40, at least for a moment. Yes, Yugoslavia can have my planes. So now we're in part 4. Ploy to peacefully annex Austria, Hungary and Romania. Got rid of our communists. But I need the world tension to be a bit higher. We're at 38, I need 40. So I suppose I will see to the Eastern Front to get some more world tension. Not too much. Spanish Civil War is over. Let's get some troops back into action. Deploy. That's 2 full army groups. Switch all of them to infantry. And exercise. We're at 40 world tension, which means I can now create a faction. Let's create a faction with Hungary. The faction is gonna be called Deploy to annex Hungary, Romania and Austria. Now let's invite Romania into the faction. And Austria is in it automatically as my puppet. And Lithuania folds and gives me mammal. Cool. Now we can accept British naval dominance. And we're in the same faction as Austria, so they should get a referendum to be annexed by us and give us cores. Unless I'm mistaken and it doesn't happen if they're a puppet or something. We'll see. Oh no, actually, don't accept British naval dominance. Yeah, made a mistake. Instead, integrate war economies. Of course. Because we have Hungary and Romania in our faction, with this focus, they will become our puppets. Also, Hjalmar Schacht and the offense expert. I want to keep 150 banked. Bulgaria approaches us and gives us political power. I will not guarantee your claims. Ah, excellent. Referendum in Austria. That's exactly what I was hoping for. The lesser German solution was a mistake. How's the referendum gonna go? They vote for unification. And we get cores. And all their factories they've built. Which is an excellent boost to our economy. Core state. Austria votes to join Germany, and the first bit of peaceful annexation is complete. Elusive gentleman. Integrate war economies is complete. Romania accepts, and Hungary accepts. Now we have puppets. Romania, and Hungary. Excellent, this part is complete. The next step is sucking up to the British. Accept British naval dominance. Got some extra troops from Austria, don't really need them. Now, if by some miracle the world tension were to go up over 50, we could use that to attack Yugoslavia and get them, Czechoslovakia and France, in one nice war. It's perfectly doable even with joining the Allies if you time things right. You essentially need to finish the war goal right before you join the Allies, then you join the Allies, and then you declare. But it looks like the world tension will not be enough for this, which is fine. Lithuania declared war on Poland, really? Well, that's not very historical. Regardless, we can now dismantle or deploy to annex Hungary, Romania, and Austria because it has already served its purpose. And we will need to join another faction soon. Switch to superior firepower. No, Turkey, I shall not invest. Now, an alliance with the Sheikh. And for this you really need to suck up to the British, so let's improve relations. Poland took most of Lithuania, not all. Very merciful of you, Poland. Got some ciphers done. See, I was hoping to attack Yugoslavia and get Czechoslovakia and France called in. But we can attack France later. Switch production to better guns. I love civilian industry. German Empire joins the Allies. Excellent. Now, how much do you like me, Britain? Being in the faction, you do like me enough for this, because this is what it was all about. Request restoration of British titles. They need to have a very good opinion of us, so that we can ask for this, and we will. In the meantime, work for the next research slot. British government accepts request. This is a very important decision. We need to send Princess Victoria Louise to aid in the preparation for the grand ceremony. Let's do that. Which brings us to the next step, the Kaiserin. See, we send Victoria Louise first, normally, to prepare a grand ceremony. Then all the other members of the imperial family traveled in the Grand Hindenburg. And what did the Hindenburg do? It did what the Hindenburg does best. It burned with all the imperial family aboard. The Kaiser is dead. Long live the Kaiserin. Victoria Louise is an excellent leader. She is better than Hitler. She gives us political power, stability, weekly stability, which is absolutely amazing, and even more stability. And she also gives us this. If we take France, Luxembourg, Switzerland, North Italy, Czechoslovakia, and the Benelux, we'll be able to restore the Holy Roman Empire. Now, the Allies might not necessarily like this very much, but who cares? It is done. We got Victoria. Now let's get the Empire. Our next step is this, a war goal on France. But we'll need to wait a little bit and make them communist, which is underway because I sent them all my communists. We could even take over the Allies, but that is rather pointless. Infantry expert. France should be turning communist soon. And they have. Excellent. Once France is communist, you can do this and get a war goal on them while in the Allies. I'm going to need to boost the supply situation here a bit because apparently I did not connect the railways. I also get a hub. We got our war goal on France. No need to delay this. Let's attack immediately and do bypass Maginot in the south, which is a short focus that gives us a war goal on Switzerland. I don't actually need to get through to kill France, but I do need their territory. Right, let's go. Alright, and use the French cipher. I could call in the Brits, but there's no need for it, as you can see. Bypass Maginot is done. Research slot number 5. And attack Switzerland. Only one army here, there's no need to push this too hard. Logistics expert. Fall of Paris. France is not a difficult opponent. Well, not for Germany. I surrounded them on the Maginot Line, but there's no need to push it. I was afraid of the French joining the Comintern, but that did not happen, which is good. We can end the war faster. Now, remember how our entire royal family died when they went to Britain? I think that's suspicious. I'm going to send some investigators over, and the Brits, being accommodating and nice, will of course allow them passage. You guys just go in there and investigate. That's what you'll do. Oh, Yugoslavia is Italian. When did that happen? And just stay in Britain in case they get any stupid ideas, like preventing me from conquering people. Go, take Brest. With the extra research slot done, let's move down this path here. Maybe we'll get Danzig for free. The Maginot stands, but all the stuff around it doesn't. Use the Swiss cipher. Not that we need it really, we're winning. France still stands. Weirdly. Once we take Bordeaux, they should surrender. And there it is. France is done for. I'm going to, yes, you guessed it, take everything. Oh, and all your ships, please. Now, the world tension is going to go up by a lot, which is actually what I want. Also, got me some territory. Now we can justify war goals, but not on everybody, because we're still in the Allies and our diplomacy is superseded by their diplomacy, sadly. However, we can justify a war goal on the Italians. Let's do that, and finish off the Swiss in the meantime. I could take over the Allies, but it's not worth it. I think it's hard-coded for the Allies to be democratic, so even if I take them over as non-democratic, I'll still be limited by these things. Question of Yugoslavia, sure. Let's fight them. New and better Germany. Italy has Yugoslavia and Bulgaria in their alliance, which is actually good in my opinion, because they'll have a longer front line. They can just hold up in the mountains when we attack them. Come on, Switzerland. Oh, looks like I put a bit too many troops here. Bulwark against Bolshevism. Poland joins the Allies. Did not expect that to happen. I suppose we can use them. Finally, Switzerland is done. No navy, huh? Finally, a decent number of factories. Interesting. United Mexican States have joined our faction. And we've been kicked by the United Kingdom. Really? Well, that was something that was always a danger. Fortunately, they still like me enough for me to quickly grab military access from them. Maybe I should have taken over the faction while I could. Still, it's not really important. I will ask them for military access and keep these special investigators in there, just in case they decide to go against me. And the justification for Italy is complete. Well, I'm ready. Let's declare. And call in Hungary, but not Romania, not yet. And immediately declare war on Yugoslavia. You can do that without a war call because they're a puppet of Italy in this case. They have a decent army. If they just hold up in the mountains, they could probably stop me for a while. Let's try and get Danzig from Poland. But they also have to defend Yugoslavia now that they got it. Now, Bulgaria. They want to join this war. So I guess now that we've been kicked out of the Allies, there's nothing holding us back from reclaiming all the imperial lands. Whatever we do next is probably going to be met with British guarantees, but we have taken some steps to remedy that. Justify on Czechoslovakia and on the Netherlands, while we continue beating up the Italians. I was hoping the Bulgarians would join, but they're not joining, so I might as well just call in Romania to get a better access to the front line. If they do join, I'll just extend it. By they, I mean Bulgaria, of course. And we are through their defensive line. Also, I forgot to use the ciphers as usual, but it's not too late, they can still be useful. Now that I'm no longer in the Allies, I could do collaboration governments, but I will probably destroy Italy before that, so it's not necessary. Actually, I am in a bit of a rush, so let's make everyone aggressive. Oh, interesting. Czechoslovakia and the Netherlands have not been guaranteed by the Brits. Are you afraid of me? Good. Hey, Poland, want to give me stuff? Yes, yes you do. Netherlands cave to the British, but you're not a member of their alliance. Oh, you got guaranteed. So did Czechoslovakia. They just needed some time to make up their mind. Well, I'm gonna have to kill them then. Finland, Soviet Union, Poland, this is not my fight. We're reclaiming our empire. And it's going very well. How about we create our own faction? Maybe we'll get someone else invited into it. Holy Roman Empire. And Mussolini deposed, really? Well, just don't create a puppet, I don't want that. Bulgaria is probably the smartest country in this game. The Allies oppose me, the Bulgarians do not. Army innovations. Wait a minute, what just happened? No civil war, god damn it. Well, I don't actually need the southern bits for the Holy Roman Empire, I think, but still. I do hate those civil wars that happen while you're fighting someone. I shall take everything, and all the navy, and all of Yugoslavia as well. Now, you guys better be my puppets after this is done. Okay, this might be acceptable. Let's check again what we need for the Holy Roman Empire. We need Czechoslovakia, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands, and that's it. Alright. Sadly, the Brits have decided to stupidly oppose me, and the Polish have decided to stupidly ally themselves with the Brits. So there's some whoop-ass coming their way. Alright everybody, time to beat up the Allies, sadly. It did not need to come to this. Britain and Greece has decided to invade Albania. Wait a minute. The Greeks only took this bit, and they left the rest of Albania alone. Wait a minute. Portugal joins the Holy Roman Empire. I did not agree to this. What the hell happened here? I mean, nice, but also, how? Oh, Britain, you gotta stop giving people military access. 1/3 of our army is in Britain as special investigators. Well, almost 1/3. I'm sure they suspect nothing. War industrialist. And a nuclear scientist, because there's nothing better here. Heisenberg. Innovations too. We'll get lots of doctrines for this. Justification on Czechoslovakia is ready. Let's wait for the Netherlands as well. We'll attack together. And there's still Luxembourg. Nuclear reactors, please. Oh, Luxembourg joined allies. This is excellent. I didn't actually expect Luxembourg to join the allies, but it is exactly what we need to speed everything up and get the Holy Roman Empire done quicker. War goals are ready. The moment of truth. Let's declare war on Czechoslovakia. Declare war on the Netherlands. Call in Hungary to attack from their territory, not Romania, not yet. And observe. I've stationed some troops in Britain, warning them to not mess with me. And what have they done? They have messed with me. Which was silly Britain. Silly, silly Britain. Well, now you'll die. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Fall of London, yes, of course, because my special investigators, quote-unquote, were there all the time. And you have knives in Britain, and we had MP38s, which are superior, so we killed them easily. And the Soviet Union hates them so much that they want to send me volunteers. Yes, Soviet Union, please. Okay, go. Kill the Netherlands, kill Luxembourg. Luxembourg's done. Netherlands joined the Allies, yes. That was expected. Britain has not capitulated yet, but we're working on it. Poland. Oh, I was about to say that Poland is one of the smartest countries in the game like Bulgaria, but right when I was about to say it, they stupidly joined the war against us. Should have stayed neutral, Poland. Oh well. Romania actually has some troops on the Polish border, I can safely call them in. So I joined the Allies, expected, and Netherlands capitulate. Now, what more do I need for the Holy Roman Empire? Sudetenland, Bohemia, Moravia, and Eastern Sudetenland. Soon. Come on, Britain. Now, this would be much more difficult if the United States had joined the Allies, but I was quick enough for this to not happen. Oh, even got Mexico. See, because the UK was the only major power, was the Netherlands a major power as well? I don't think so. Anyways, when we capitulated the UK, we got everyone. And what I'm gonna do now is take everyone. All of Czechoslovakia, all of the Netherlands, all of Luxembourg. Well, there's not much in Luxembourg, but still all of it. And you know what else? Australia and Canada. Ethiopia was a member of the Allies as well. Liberia, Mexico, New Zealand, that's a bit far, but we'll have a vacation space. South Africa, the Raj, Malaya, and the Dutch East Indies. And of course, all of the United Kingdom. Did I forget something? I don't think so. So take all of their navies. Submit demands. Everything is mine. Confirm annex. Should have stayed neutral. Britain should have stayed neutral. The German Empire owns everything. Well, not everything. So we do own Canada and Mexico, so if the United States start getting stupid ideas, we can just crush them from two sides. The Soviet Union might be bigger territorially than our European possessions, but with almost all of Africa we dwarf them. And our industry is much better. Now, who could forget? Australia. And with this, we can finally do what? Revive the Holy Roman Empire. Getting core territories all over here. Let me show you the details. Resistance map mode shows it very well. The ones with nothing are the core territories. The ones with at least a bit of yellow are non-core territories. Now, let's revive the Holy Roman Empire, shall we? I do love the flag. Rebirth of the Holy Roman Empire. Let's let some time pass. Oh, there's actually a lot of resistance in Switzerland. I actually thought the resistance would disappear completely once we made them core territories. That is not the case. However, we got the Benelux and North Italy, Switzerland, and bits here. That's all the core territories. I didn't actually want to make the war so massive, but with the United Kingdom being uppity, there really was no other choice, was there? I'm gonna end it here. It's 1940, we're very strong, and if I were to continue, I would probably kill the Soviet Union and the United States. Next, maybe prepare for a silly invasion from Japan. Oh, and we should probably take out nationalist Spain to have nicer borders. I try to use a different format for this video, let me know what you think in the comments, please. I'm trying to revamp my channel a bit. Also, I might go back to the spreadsheet way of tracking all the challenges you guys want me to do, so by all means suggest some in the comments and I'll see if it's viable. And one last thing, I have recently made an Age of Wonders 4 video. Not a lot of viewership on that one, but I would like to ask you guys to check it out if you feel like it. There should be a link on the screen. Thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.